Hey, what's up everyone? It's Sean. Welcome back to the channel. Hopefully you guys are having a phenomenal Monday. And yes, Gauntlet Week has officially kicked off. It's the second video of the day. 8 more videos coming in the next 4 days for you guys here to the channel. Content overload incoming. For this video here, I got some Weekend League gameplay footage from this past Weekend League. As you can see on the bottom right hand side of your screen, we keep track of our record. As this game right here is game 22 of the weekend. We're 14-7 at this point in time. This was a very good game. Went back and forth, and it comes down to the wire, as you will see here as the gameplay goes on. Right here on our first drive of the game, I shoot myself in the foot, as I tend to do a lot, as he gets an interception with Dominique Rodgers-Cromartie. That card just came out this past weekend, and he is an absolute stud. He's fast and he's tall. Right here, his first play of the game, he breaks a stretch out to the left with Reggie Bush, and he just goes back to the wall once again, but that time we are ready for it. He gains nothing on that play. Second down and goal here, takes a delay of game, and once again, back to the stretch. We were not ready for it that time, even though I had the defense for it. And he ends up scoring, and he takes the lead, capitalizing off of our mistake of throwing an interception. So right here, we're back on offense. By the way, we got rid of Michael Vick. We picked up Josh Allen. He was one of the new team standout players that we got. Michael Vick was just starting to become pretty bad for me. And right here, yet another horrible read in double coverage. His user was there as well, and luckily we get it batted away. Third down and 5, we just hit Christian McCaffrey here on the angle route, which we had the last play, but we didn't see it. That time we did. Luckily, we get the first down right here. Go over to the left to Jermichael Finley. Do a little air truck on the crossing route, and he picks up a few yards. Right here, this weekend, I was implementing QB draw a lot. QB draw is a very good run. I used it before in the past in Weekend League, and we're bringing it back here as we had the 2-quarterback system with Lamar and Josh Allen. Right here, 1st and 10. Hit Christian McCaffrey again. A little bit late that time, but we get inside the 10-yard line for 1st and goal. That time, he tries to stop the QB draw, but doesn't, and we end up scoring very easily to tie the game back up. So, a little over 3 minutes left here in the first half. He goes back to stretch once again with Reggie Bush. At this point, I'm thinking, oh, wait, he's going to spam stretch every play. Well, this time he passes. And I didn't put a spot on the field for Lamar Jackson, and he completes it over the middle to Odell Beckham right here. Back to stretch once again, but we bottle up pretty well with Isaiah Simmons, our user. 2nd and 10 here for the opponent. He passes. We only send 1 at him this play. We put 10 in coverage, and you're about to watch, and you're about to see what happens right here. He throws it up all the way to Calico, and it breaks up. So we have a big 3rd down here. He runs the ball. And luckily, Isaiah Simmons has enough speed to catch Reggie Bush right there, tackle him. And he ends up going for it here on 4th and 1. And once again, we only send 1. And once again, he throws a big-time interception. Isaiah Simmons, our user. We try to get a little sticky here. It went absolutely horribly wrong. And first big-time mistake by my opponent in this game right here. QB draw once again. Horrible run stick. Should have took it to the left. Right here, 2nd down and 10. A little over a minute to go. We hit Jermichael Finley on the corner route. And he could go all the way. He stretches out for the touchdown. So we capitalize off of his mistake. We take the lead for the first time in this game, up 14-7. Right here, blown coverage. He jukes inside with Tyrone Calico. I don't know what the heck I was thinking right there. I put my dude in a cloud flat, and I had that safety over there in an inside quarter. As right there, he misses the extra point. So we still have the lead. Right here, we're waiting. We take off with Josh Allen. I believe my Josh Allen has 84 speed, so that is just enough. He has just enough wheels to get out. He's no Michael Vick or Lamar Jackson, but he can get out of the pocket for you. Right here, we could have hit B. We try to hit him. We playmaker him up, and we make another mistake. He picks it off with Isaiah Simmons, and he takes it to the crib for a pick 6. So 2 huge mistakes right here. He goes for 2, and we pick it off with Denzel Ward. And guess what? He shoots himself in the foot as we are trying to outrace Lamar Jackson. We swerve in, we swerve out, and we get away from him, and we return it for 2 points. So yes, if you didn't know, on 2-point conversions, if you pick 6 it essentially, you end up getting 2 points right here. back on offense once again. We're trying to get 3, trying to tie the game here before half. We hit a crossing route to B on Tyrone Calico. Once again, we go to him again. Get inside field goal range down to the 14-yard line, and just like that, it's mistakes turning into more mistakes. We tie the game up after being in a huge hole there at the end of the half, and he also gets ball. Well, that was actually the last play of the half. He tried to run a QB draw there. So now we are tied 19 apiece heading into the locker room. And now here at the beginning of the second half, he goes back to Reggie Bush, his old reliable. On 2nd and 7, he passes the ball wide open in the flat. Is Brandon Cooks. Runs a little play action here, crossing route wide open to Brandon Cooks. Denzel Ward got absolutely cooked. He is now inside the 10-yard line, and once again, he goes back to stretch. He loved the stretch, and Reggie Bush scores for him again. So he retakes the lead with 2:04 left here in the third quarter. Lamar Jackson on the QB draw. He does a nice job with his user there, gaining only about 3 yards. Right here, we run a little play action. Hit underneath to Brandon Cooks. Lawrence Taylor had his back turned the ball, so he was not able to see it. Next play here, Brandon Cooks in motion this time. We run a little play action again. And Jermichael Finley is just wide open. No one near him at all. We pick up an easy first down to the 31-yard line. Brandon Cooks in motion for the third play in a row. This time he was running cover 2. And we hit Brandon Cooks over the top of DRC for the touchdown. That was a laser beam to Brandon Cooks. And the game is tied at 26 again. Right there, stretch. We blow it up. And now we come to the end of the third quarter, still once again tied at 26 apiece. So we know we can stop the stretch. Right here, we're only sending one again. This was our glitch defense against passing. We only send one. Right there, Leroy Glover, our defensive tackle, gets a shed. And the one-man rush gets a huge coverage sack. 3rd and 21, though. We blow it. We give up the first down on the crossing route. Jermichael Finley was butt naked. And once again, Tyrone Calico cooks Dre Bly. We try to hit stick. Just an absolute collapse on defense for us. And he takes the lead. He had a 3rd and 21, and he ends up scoring a touchdown on that drive. Just horrendous defense by us. Right here, we're back on offense, trying to score again. Last play before the 2-minute warning, we hit Tyrone Calico. Actually, he gets out of bounds. This is the last play before the 2-minute warning. Once again, another play action with Josh Allen. We have no one. We try to run with Josh Allen, but he does not have very good throw on the run. He does not complete that pass. 2nd down and 10 here. Hit Jermichael Finley on the good old reliable corner route. Get out of bounds. Less than 2 to go. Lawrence Taylor screams. Luckily, the throw out of the sack pass was accurate to Christian McCaffrey. We complete it. And now we're inside field goal range where we need a touchdown to tie the game up. Lamar Jackson, QB draw, his Lawrence Taylor sheds like crazy there. We had a good chance of potentially scoring. And then Justin Smith screams at our lives right there. 3rd and 13. Clock is ticking. Less than half a minute to go here. We find Tyrone Calico in the corner of the end zone for the touchdown. Here's a look at the instant replay. This is something I'm going to be doing a lot more here, especially on crucial plays here on the channel, just to add more flavor. And right here, he got caught on Leroy Glover. He's a slow defensive tackle. Tyrone Calico just completely wide open. His coverage his zones did not guard it, and we tie the game at 33 apiece with 35 seconds. Now, 35 seconds is an eternity in Madden. He also has all 3 timeouts. He can very easily get into field goal range here and win the game. So we have to clutch up on defense. And right here, this play was one of the biggest of the game. As you saw, the game clock was at 33 seconds when this play started. We only rushed 1 like we've been doing almost all game. And look at the clock. Look at how much time has ran off as he scrambles with Lamar Jackson because he has no one open. 23 seconds came off the clock. That was monumental. But then you want to talk about monumental. 2nd and 5. Less than 10 seconds to go. He throws an interception and we get in field goal range for a chance to win the game. I don't know what my opponent was thinking. He ends up icing us here by calling that timeout. But man, oh man, we we definitely clutched up on D. Once again, that play took 23 seconds out of 33 seconds left in the game off the clock. And right here, we're iced, but that don't matter. Morton Anderson sinks it, and we come up clutch, and we pull off the victory at the buzzer. It was an intense game. GG's to my opponent. 36-33. Not much defense at all in this game. But when we needed it the most, and right there you see we were slanging that thing with Josh Allen. He had over 300 yards passing. By the way, I absolutely love Josh Allen. He is a million times better than Michael Vick when it comes to throwing the ball, even though he is a little bit slow. So yeah, man, definitely clutched up when we needed to. That was a huge way to end the game. I would feel so bad. I would just feel sick to my stomach if I did that to myself there at the end of the game. I would just, I don't know why. I don't know what he was thinking there, throwing that ball right at me. And luckily, we had 1 second to get down and kick the game-winning field goal. So that is going to wrap things up. Hopefully, you guys enjoy this very exciting gameplay video. Gauntlet week is only just beginning. The wheels on the bus are going to keep on turning tomorrow with more videos. Go check out all of my social media platforms down below, especially Twitter. That's where I keep you guys up to date the most. And until tomorrow, I am signing out. Steeler Sean. Peace.